Boom. All right. Today, standing position. Remember, Tuesdays are all about move, which is our mobility section, our building and improving our flexibility. You may not be as flexible as you once were if you're demonstrating this for your kids, but you can improve your flexibility, and I am proof of it. I have always been inflexible. I'm getting better and better. I can get lower now than I could when I was 20, which means I have better flexibility now. I may feel a little bit more stiff as I age. I'm currently 51, having recently had a birthday, but your flexibility can be maintained throughout life. It can be improved throughout your life. It may be more stiff and take you longer to get moving, like an old car. We're machines just like cars, right? So you have to keep practicing. You have to keep driving it, and you will maintain ability, right? So today, we're going to do a standing position mobility stack, which combines overhead squats, twists, and backouts, which will help loosen up our lower back, our hips, our hamstrings, our shoulders, our calves, so our ankles a little bit. All right, so it is kind of a full body. All right, the only thing we really don't get is we don't get much elbow because we're not doing much extension and flexion of the elbow joint. So we do this with a lot, especially before leg days. It is available and easy to do for all skill sets, so you don't have to be super awesome. If you can't get super low, don't worry about it. Just start your twist wherever you can. The progression, regression is available. If you can get low enough and your arms are straight, you can put your hands on the ground, or you can do what I do, which is brace them up against your elbows or your knees. I'll explain that in a second. So without further ado, I guess let's show you. All right, so overhead squats is our first move. So you may lose my hands in the movement. So my hands are up here, right? All right, so if you can get low enough, you can put your hands to the ground. I don't want you to just bend over to get your hands there because you are trying to maintain a good squat position. So I'm not flexible enough in terms of my ass to the grass kind of depth. So I brace my elbow up against my knee. So squat, get your depth, come down. See how I can't reach the floor and maintain a good position? I can bend over, but that's not the goal. So I brace up against my elbows up against my knees, I mean, and then I twist. Then I raise my hips up, keeping my upper body low. Gives me a great hamstring and calf stretch. Then I slowly return up. So let me change into this angle so you guys can see a little better. Overhead squats, so keep your hands back as far as you can. Get your depth. Brace up against your elbow or your knee. Twist, twist. Raise your hips. Return. One more rep. All right, so this is a great one because it does involve almost every part of the body. Like I said, it really doesn't involve too much elbow movement, so you're not really going to loosen up the elbow, get the tricep and the bicep warmed up, or nice and pliable like a rubber band, right? But you're going to get every other joint. So everyone's going to benefit from it. Not everyone is as flexible or mobile as everybody else, but everyone is capable of doing this one. Certain moves can be very difficult. This is not one of them. You can adjust your depth or how far you can rotate, all right? And then raise your hips up and get that good back of the leg stretch. So simple and easy. Now, reps or time. Now, if you're working with a large group, I would probably prefer doing it for time. That way everyone starts and finishes at the same time. If you're working with a smaller group, 1, 2, or 3 kids, it's very easy to do it for reps, and I would do 8 to 10 reps. When I do this with adults, they tend to get kind of tired, especially their shoulders, from holding their hands up, right? So we only do about 8 reps maybe. Kids, probably a little bit more flexible, a little bit more fit, quote unquote, probably do 10 reps, but I'd probably cap it out there. If you start to do this and your shoulders are getting tired from holding your hands up, you can put your hands down in between reps of your squats and give yourself a couple seconds to catch your breath. It's not really trying to burn your shoulders, but you are trying to get your shoulders back as far as you can to help loosen up. All right. So great for resetting bad posture if we're sitting at a computer like this all day. Okay. Reset your posture by pulling your shoulders back. All right. So that is your exercise. Brain break style, do 3 sets of 1 minute with a 1 minute rest, assuming you're not going to just start and stop exactly 1 minute. You're going to get to around 7 to 8 minutes, which our goal for most brain breaks is 5 to 10 minute segments, right? So an excellent brain break you can do anytime throughout the day. You can do this 3 sets, 1 minute of work, 1 minute of rest, 1 minute of rest. That math adds up to 6 minutes. And assuming you're not just going on the start and on the stop, or, you know what I mean? You're going to get to about 10 minutes of break time. So probably 1 to 2 minutes of demoing it, 1 to 2 minutes afterwards to catch your breath. And now you're at exactly 10 minutes. All right. If you guys do this one at home, be sure to post it on the communityschool.com/Stronger Together Family. If you're not a member, it is free membership. That's the one place where we post everything that we offer as far as information, courses, tips, knowledge bombs, knowledge nuggets. It's the only place you can ask us questions about how we approach homeschooling and PE for physical literacy development, strength and fitness, and all things in between. And that's all we have for today. All right, you guys go out, be awesome, be amazing. Thank you.